Hey guys, welcome to episode number 12 of the vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. In today's episode, we're going to talk about 5 tips on showing your first home. Alright guys, so we got the coffee, check. To-do list, check, and we are ready to get to work. Today we have one confirmed showing and then a potential showing later on in the afternoon. And so my goal today is to at least write one offer, and we'll see if we can make that happen, so stick around. All right guys, so cleared out my emails, cleared out my text messages, and I found 3 more people that wanted to see a house. And so a total of 4 showings today. The first one's kind of far out, and then we're gonna come back in closer to town so I get to show you how to schedule an appointment and all kinds of stuff. So let me see what we got here. All right, so the first thing I do whenever I'm scheduling appointments is I put them on Google Maps and I just kind of route them so that I'm not going zigzagging all over town. So as you can see, I have the appointments here and I moved them around so that it would make sense, and I can start there. Wouldn't make sense to start here, go down here, then go back to that side. So thankfully everyone's schedule worked out and I can kind of make it work. So now the next step is to simply make the appointments. I already made the first one, so that one's at noon. It's kind of far away. We're gonna try to come back at this one around 12:45. Remember to print the sheet and any paperwork that might come with it. Why is it every time I need to print something I hurry up and get out of the house, the printer doesn't want to cooperate? The paperwork printed, and now it's just time to go and show some houses. Alright guys, so we're on the way to the first showing. This first buyer is a first-time home buyer, and he's really motivated to get a home. So we're gonna go show him a property. It's not gonna be a luxurious property, but it's what he can afford. It's gonna be cheaper than what he's paying at rent. He's got a full-time job, and I got him through a Facebook ad. You know you're in the country when we gotta go through some back roads. All right guys, we just pulled up to the house. Let's go check it out. So here we're at the house. It's a manufactured home. It does have the brick skirt, as you can see here. The house is not bad. It's really reasonably priced. One of the biggest reasons that my client likes this house is 2.5 acres of freedom. So when I'm usually showing the house, what I like to do is look at the negatives and the positives. The windows look newer, but they are the double wide kind of dual windows, so they're not horrible. The roof doesn't look bad. I could see it when I pulled up to the property, but so I'm always, you know, trying to figure out what's good and what's bad from the outside before we even walk in the house. Walking around the back here, it also has a little bit of privacy. So it looks like they have some cattle back there, a little bit of privacy fence, and then we also have this building and this deck. All right guys, we just left that little house. It was they really liked it, and now we're headed to the second showing of the day.
Hey Ramon.
John, hey, sorry man, I was showing a house. I just called the lender, and he's gonna send me a $160,000 pre-qual conventional in my email here shortly. Grand or something. He's ready to rock and roll, man.
Okay. All right, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Your contract here.
Oh, we got it?
Yep.
Oh, nice. We'll be doing another one.
All right.
Awesome, John.
I look forward to it.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right, guys. So sorry about the interruption. The listing agent for an offer we submitted yesterday from a home we saw yesterday just called me, and he said, good news, we got it under contract. So a showing, a contract, on the way to do more showings. I love this job. All right guys, that's the house that we just looked at. There's a ton of people out there. Unfortunately, my client didn't like it. Showing number 2. Now we're gonna run back home real quick, charge the Tesla, and get ready for showing number 3. All right guys, we're back at the house. Let's get some more work done. We just got home, had a quick lunch. Now I'm back in front of the computer, and putting the finishing touches on the offer that we wrote yesterday and got accepted. And now one of my buyers that I showed yesterday at a different house wants to write an offer on a different house. Just wanted to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on today. It's about 3:45. I am having to run to my 4 o'clock, which actually turned into a 4:15. Not a big deal. I did get that one property accepted. I did write another offer, and then I was putting out all kinds of fire. And yeah, stick around. Let's go show our house.
Came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
We're here, guys. Wish me luck. All right, we just left that property. Stephanie, what'd you think?
I loved it. It's great. I can't wait to come back, show my husband, get the ball rolling.
Perfect. All right, guys, so we just got done with fourth showing of the day. Right now, we're going to run back to the home and get some more stuff done. All right, guys, let's get right into it. 5 tips, starting with number 1. Number 1 is pretty easy, pretty common sense. Be knowledgeable. The more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you will be. Tip number 2, be on time. I know us realtors, we have a reputation of being late to everything, but I like to be on time for a few reasons. Number 1, it's unprofessional to be late. Number 2, if most clients, well, some clients, you tell them to be there at 2, they'll be there at 1:55 because they don't want to be late and they want to make sure they have enough time to get there. So I recommend getting to the property 15 minutes early. Number 1, you get a lay of the land, you get to analyze the situation and see what's going on. Number 2, you get to be able to walk in the house, turn the lights on, plan how you're going to show them the house, showing them the best and the worst features of the home, and knowing what to talk about. Tip number 3 is really easy as well. Break the ice. Find a way to gain their trust, get comfortable. Think about when you walk into a store and you're confronted by a salesman. It's always very tense and it's very awkward. You want to break that ice. You want to get them smiling. I always find some kind of stupid dad joke, whatever I can find to make them laugh, whether it's about the house, whether it's about them, whether it's about me, whatever I can find to make them laugh, break the ice. Once I get them laughing, I know I've earned their trust. I know they're going to be more comfortable and relaxed with me, and that makes for a much better showing, a much better experience, and a much better chance that they're going to be your clients forever. By the way, guys, if you're getting any value out of this video, I would really appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe, all of the above. Share it with a friend. Whatever you can do, it all helps. I really appreciate that. All right, guys, number 4 is also very important. Now, this may sound counterintuitive, but what I like to do is I like to point out the negatives of the home. Now, I do that for a few reasons. Number 1, I want to be fair, I want to be honest, and I want them to trust me. So the first thing I do, let's look at the roof. Does the roof look good? Are the windows old and have lead-based chipping paint? Are they cracked, or are they new energy efficient windows? Not only do you sound knowledgeable, it's going to earn your client's trust. Now, have this mentality as you're walking through the home. Does the home feel sturdy? Make comments about every room as you're walking in. And number 5, I always try to do this at the end of a showing, especially when they showed some interest. Ask them if they could picture themselves in that home. Now, if they hated the home, they walk in like, oh, this is horrible, walk right out. Don't waste your time. But if they spend some time, they ask some questions, ask them, could you picture yourself here? Where would little Johnny's room be? Where would Fido, the dog, does he have enough yard? Ask them questions. Would your furniture fit in this room? And that gets them to start picturing themselves in that home. And maybe you find out that it works perfectly and they really like it. Maybe you find out that it doesn't work at all and it would need too much. The floor plan isn't set up for them, or whatever the case may be. But you know before you leave that home if that home is a possibility for them or not.